My name is Farhan Choudhary. I'm a part of the Gartner's data and analytics team. I sit with the artificial intelligence team, artificial intelligence practice, and I specialize in AI strategy, AI governance, AI operationalization, machine learning, and deep learning methods. So let's try to break this problem down um, into two elements: the applicability, in which methods, if applied, can improve the accuracy of a machine learning model, and the sophistication of those techniques as well. Um, some of the techniques that are very high in applicability, and also depending on which technique you're choosing in, could be either not as sophisticated, that is very simple to implement, or highly sophisticated. That means it would require a lot of effort. And usually what we recommend, and this is where clients usually start from, is that they expand from expanding their current data collection strategy. That is, if you're just collecting one kind of data, which is transactional, which does not have a lot of dimensions, um, you can always improve on that strategy. You can always bring in more heterogeneous data. You can bring in contextual information. You can bring in wide data, as we like to call it, and this would allow you to increase the situational awareness. You could get a more 360-degree view of your data. That's one of the ways where you can start from. The other methods is definitely more on pre-processing. You spend more time on pre-processing. You clean the data. Um, you wrangle the data. You twist and mold the data in such a way that it becomes consumable for machine learning models. And that's one of the other ways where we have seen organizations take up improving on their on the data which is required for machine learning models. Some of the other more advanced techniques for more mature clients, they rely on data sharing, they rely on external data sources, they rely on crowdsourcing. Some other clients also rely on synthetic data, which is becoming more and more prevalent in machine learning models. Um, and as we move more into the depths of sophistication, and which is not as high in applicability as much as we would like it to be, there are cases, and there are opportunities with active learning, with transfer learning, with federated machine learning. All of these methods can also be used to improve the accuracy of a machine learning model. Uh, Machine learning accuracy is the most important factor that makes these developments, call it successful, call it reliable. We should go one step beyond it. It's not just machine learning model accuracy that promises successful development, but we also need to look at deployment and operationalization of these models. That is, if we are just developing many models and not deploying them into production, they are not generating business value. So while model prediction performance in production is extremely important, we also need to look at the business case that we are trying to um, um, trying to look into, or we would also want to look into the system performance. There are many more factors other than just the model prediction performance that helps you ascertain or determine the business value of the model. The end goal here is to have a tangible business outcome. Just focusing on machine learning model accuracy is not going to cut it. We also need to look at the business operations. We need to look at the data. We need to look at the infrastructure and the system, all of it together in tandem to determine what the overall business value of the model is. That's only when we'll be able to say that, all right, this model is giving me successful and reliable results. We did a survey on this quite recently, and it's not just India, but everywhere. When we talk about AI, machine learning is by far the most utilized AI technique, which is to say that machine learning is being used as a part of AI initiatives at almost all organizations that are across industries and across maturity levels. But also over and above, even though machine learning is the most popular AI technique, it's not the only one. We also see organizations using analytical models. We see them using rule-based models or optimization engines. We see some organizations also start to express their interest in exploring graph technology. So it's not just machine learning as a part of AI, it's more than that. And we are seeing clients being more receptive of these diverse AI techniques.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.